Well, speaking of, classic bands and guys who do stuff on a classic level.
Okay.
A guy that who was in a band that said that they were going to retire 4 years ago, but they're still out there playing and making records and whatnot, which I'm glad they are, was the Scorpions. They were supposedly on their farewell tour, and they weren't going to make any more records, and this and that. And then I had who did I have on the show? I had
Klaus?
No, not Klaus.
Rudy Shanker
No,
from Scorpions.
Yeah.
Kotek?
no. Their other guitarist.
Matthias.
Yeah, Matthias Jabs. Yeah. Had him on the show.
Okay.
And I asked him flat out, is this really the end of the Scorpions?
Right.
And he said, no, this is just something our manager came up with. That's what he said.
Nice.
It's just something our manager came up with.
Right.
So a guy that played with Scorpions early on, their drummer, Herman Rarebell.
Right. The German.
Yeah, Herman Z. German.
That's right.
He left the band years ago.
Yeah.
Well, before we get into this,
Okay.
we made a prediction back 6 months ago or more about the fate of James Kotak.
Yeah.
Apparently, he's still not back with the fold.
Oh, he's not quite in the Scorpions again.
So we were saying, well, he kind of like slit his own throat here with his actions.
I would think so.
And but there hasn't been any kind of formal announcement that he's out of the band.
Right.
But as far as I know, he has not rejoined the band yet.
Yeah. I have not heard that at all.
If ever.
Look at Jackal. Scorpions have not been relevant since Love Drive. Come on. How can you even say that? Animal Magnetism, Blackout, Love at First Sting, those albums all were fucking quality.
Sure.
They got cheesy after those. After Love at First Sting. And really, it started with Love at First Sting.
Yeah. Was that 83?
Yeah. But Love at First Sting started to have a little bit of the cheesy songs. That,
Sure.
Rock You Like a Hurricane and shit like that. And then they went way overboard with the cheese ball shit. But
well, they sort of morphed into an 80s hair band.
Yeah, they did. But man, how can you listen to Blackout and not think that that's just got some fucking great songs? That album rocks.
Yeah. Plus, it helped launch Dawkins' career.
Yeah. Well, that's the important part.
That's the important part. That's the tie-in.
That's the tie-in. That's why we can talk about that record. You need to play your Dawkins bumper.
Exactly. But had it not been for that, they may never have gotten signed.
Probably not.
So there's some
Scorpions would have, but not Dawkins.
That's what I'm saying. Scorpions had already been. Oh, that was the other thing. When I had Klaus on the show a few years back, he didn't even want to discuss the beginning of Scorpions.
Oh, it's because he doesn't want to talk about opening for Elvis or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. And people don't realize Scorpions date back to the late 60s.
They were a band before I was born.
The 60s.
Didn't they break out in 67?
Yeah. The 60s.
Yeah. They're an old band.
They are an old band.
They could have opened for the Beatles.
Right.
Jeez.
Absolutely. They could have opened for the Beatles.
I mean, that's crazy all by itself.
It is. And they didn't have any commercial success in the U.S. through the 70s.
No.
But they didn't break out until the very early 80s. And then they morphed, like I said, they morphed into a hair band.
Right. Yeah. Some of those albums, when they were doing the hair shit, oof. I pull those out every once in a while. I don't know why. I just like punishment, I guess.
Right.
But I'll pull out like Killer Instinct or Crazy World or those records, and I'll listen to them, and I'll be like, oh, God, is this bad?
Right. So, well, a lot of people, don't realize how far back Scorpions go.
Yeah.
And it really is crazy. But just to think about it, they're almost they're almost Spinal Tap-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the history of Spinal Tap? They kind of started out as kind of like a bubblegum rock band,
right? Yeah,
in the '60s,
mm-hmm.
and then when the rockumentary or the fake documentary was made about Spinal Tap, they had morphed into more or less a hair band,
right? Exactly.
So that's kind of a Scorpions thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, but they're still out there, obviously playing, and there's two original members now.
There's Klaus
and there's Rudy Schenker.
That's
it.
Yeah, because Matthias is gone. Is Matthias still?
No, he's still with them, but
he's not original.
No, he joined in the '80s, I think.
Yeah, because Uli was there before him.
Yeah, Uli, John Roth was in there. Herman Rarebell was in there.
Right.
A
lot of different. They've had quite a few members, I believe.
Sure. So basically, only two guys remain.
Right.
And a lot of people, don't realize that Michael Schenker was the original.
Yeah, he was in there too.
In Scorpions.
Yeah.
So Schenker's been around forever too.
Yep.
But nevertheless, Herman Rarebell, he's still living off the Scorpions legacy.
He is.
And he did a album years ago, which Don spoke about last week on the show, which I happen to have.
Yeah.
It's Herman Z. German and Friends.
Listen to it all the time, don't you?
No. But
you ever listen to it all the way
I
through?
probably listened to it, I'm going to be honest, maybe 3 times.
All the way through?
All the way through.
That's 3 more than me.
Yeah. It came out in I think this was like in the 80s. The first one came out.
Okay.
And he and Don talked a little bit about this last week, that he did some of the songs, and then Jack Russell did some of the songs.
Right.
And here's one with Don. I'll just play a little snippet of this.
Help my soul, where will it go when I'm gone? I wish I knew, is there a life, another life to come? Help my soul, don't you know life isn't that long? I have to know, so help me please before I've gone. I'll say goodbye. Maybe we'll meet another day.
All right. So that's, that was back when Don was still had that very high helium voice.
I was going to say, that's not today's guy.
No, not at all.
So say goodbye.
Then Herman Z. German put out another CD a couple years ago called Take It As It Comes.
Oh, yeah. How many times have you listened to that one?
Once.
All the way through?
All the way through, just once.
Ooh, I've never made it through that one either.
Yeah. So now he's back.
Yeah.
With a new one called Herman's Scorpions.
Yeah.
So again, still riding on the Scorpions fame, even though he's been out of the band for over 20 years.
Yeah, well, this one's just blatant.
Yeah. So let's go through some of these songs here.
Real quick, this is an actual Scorpions covers record. This is like, now I listened to this all the way through today. Oh my God. That's all I can say. Is oh my God.
Yeah.
Wait till you hear some of this.
Well, this features Bobby Kimball, formerly of Toto.
Yeah.
John Parr of...
John Parr.
Yeah.
Naughty.
Yeah.
Wasn't that John Parr?
Yeah, and he also did the song for that 80s...
St. Elmo's Fire.
St. Elmo's Fire, yeah. He did that.
He's good to be on a Scorpions tribute.
Right. I don't know who Alex Lagerwood is from Santana.
Beats me.
Alex Lagerwood.
I see his name, though, often. He must play on all these fucking records.
Yeah. So he incorporated some of these vocalists.
Yeah.
And had them do basically a covers record.
Yeah, it is. It's all Scorpions covers.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's check out the first one. This one is probably one of their most popular hits ever. Rock You Like a Hurricane.
Boy.
Do you know who this features at all? Would you have
like a hurricane?
Yeah. Do you have this one features Bobby Kimball, formerly of Toto, Rosanna and Africa. Bobby Kimball.
All right.
So let's check out Bobby Kimball, formerly of Toto, doing Rock You Like a Hurricane.
Okay.
Holy shit. That's like right channel only, like buried.
Yeah, it came booming
and
into
then
my
left
ear.
channel comes blowing through. Wow. I'm going to start that again. Listen, right channel only. Hardly hear it.
Right.
And then left channel comes booming in.
There you go.
Wow. Gee whiz. I'm no mix engineer, but I don't think I would have done that.
Think Mayor Applebaum would have done that?
Yeah, I think he would have done that much more better. Wow. All right, let's go.
The sun comes out last night.
Oh, got the fucky effect on the voice.
It's good.
Got the fucky effect on the voice.
You're not liking that?
No.
Really?
Fucky effect, never good.
Dude.
Never good.
You don't like his voice sounding like that?
No, I don't.
Oh, I was digging it.
Shaking and pretty loud. My cat is purring and scratches my skin. So what is wrong with another sin? The bitch is hungry, she needs to tell. So give her inches and feed her well. More days to come, new places to go. I've got to leave it, time for a show. Here I am, rock you like a hurricane.
Oh boy. So there's no chorus, like a gang vocal. It's just like a triple track.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's good. That's the way they do it these days.
Yeah, that's embarrassing. I just hate triple track vocals. You should have like a gang vocal in there.
How about have some fun with a tribute record?
Yeah, and the thing is this goes back to, I think this was like when we were doing the LA Guns tribute record.
Yeah.
They're so stiff in reading the lyrics.
Yeah. Have
The
some fun
bitch is hungry. She's ready to kill. It's just like, it's like it's like, what?
Yeah.
They don't, it's not natural. It's very scripted.
It's like, hey, Bobby, have you heard this song? Okay, go sing it. Here's the lyric sheet. One take Jake in this shit.
All right. So that's just not good.
All right. Well, maybe it's just that one song.
No, I don't think so. I have a feeling this is going to be the one take deal.
All right.
All right. Now, here's one. Now, I will admit this is probably one of my favorite all-time Scorpions songs.
Okay.
Passion Rules the Game.
All right. Get ready to not like it so much.
It's a I get it's kind of a cheesy song, but it's just one of my guilty pleasures.
Okay.
But one of my favorite Scorpion songs of all time.
All right.
And this one is done by Naughty Naughty John Parr.
Which, if anything screams Scorpions, it's John Parr.
Well, what the thing is that John Parr really couldn't sing when he was relevant. I mean, he wasn't really a vocalist.
Yeah.
He sounded like a guy who smoked 60 packs of cigarettes a day. It just had that rough voice, and just like, naughty, naughty, touch and squeeze me. It's just like he just wasn't really a and I don't even know how that guy got to be popular, to be honest with you.
He must have had some record company backing or something, didn't he?
Yeah, because he wasn't even a cool looking dude. I mean, he sort of had like the whole 50s pompadour hairdo thing going on. You know what I mean? And he looked old.
Just want to hear the vocal.
I put my hand on your stocking. I was moving nice and slow. And my fingers do the walking. And it ain't far to go. Don't tell me I don't want to be a girl like that.
When I hear that, I think of the Scorpions.
Yeah, me too. It's like, man, he's got that Klaus-like signature vocal.
Yeah, he does. Same, kind of the same guy, really. Like paint chip in Miami Vice. Exactly.
Yeah, just, all right. So he's going to do Passion Rules the Game. I just don't hear that coming out of his voice.
Oh, it's going to be good.
All right, let's go. Boy, that's already down-tuned. That's horrible. That's how he starts out the song. Not he, but Herman.
Right.
That's awful. I'm going to grab the original version.
Right. Yeah. By the way, you got props on this one, even though you're getting killed in the chat room by everybody saying that Passion Rules the Game sucks.
Well, again, it's a guilty pleasure. I said so.
Well, you have one faggot that's agreeing with you, John. John said that Passion Rules the Game is a great Scorpions tune. I agree with him. Savage Amusement is a great record. So would you care to change your opinion now, Neely?
No, not at all.
Oh,
I like that song. I like I said, it's a cheesy song. I know it's a cheesy song, but it's a guilty pleasure of mine. And I'm like Tim James, and I'm sticking to it.
Next thing I know, you'll be a Dream Theater fan.
Yeah, you're probably right about that. So funny. Yeah, but at least I can admit it.
Yeah, you can. You're standing by that song.
I'm standing by it. I don't care what anybody thinks.
Yeah, I believe in everything I'm saying. So here's Queen.
Right. So funny.
Tim is a boob.
Just beating.
A fucking lopsided boob.
Yeah.
Because he can't fucking walk straight.
Yeah, I got a story about that too somewhere down the road.
All right. About a lopsided boob?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I like the sound of this.
Oh yeah. It was horrifying. That's all I got to say about that.
All right, I'm not going to forget this one. We'll finish the
story.
I
don't necessarily know I'll tell the story tonight.
Oh, yes, you will.
but it was horrifying. That's all I could tell you.
All right, I am all for deformed titties after the Scorpions.
Yeah. I'm trying to find that goddamn song.
What do you want? Passion Rules the Game? I got Spotify open.
Yeah, go ahead. Play it if you got it.
I can just pull it up real. Passion Rules the Game. Track Scorpions. All right, now play that guitar line.
Stranded in this town, my machine slows down. Take me where the night begins.
Wow, I think he's smoking 61 packs a day now.
It's just the slowness.
Yeah.
It's just like it's like he's singing in molasses. Just
Wet passion rules the game. Yeah.
But the tempo is so slow.
It's very sluggish.
Yeah.
It's like Crowbar doing a cover of
That's exactly right.
Playing everywhere, loving here and there. I always take my chance to win. Drove a million miles, gambling rules my life. I only stop to start again. Every jump through the air, good luck is everywhere. Can't almost touch it with my hands. Just a little luck tonight. Will do. Dreams come true. Just a little luck tonight. I can stop the wheel that turns the ball of steel. When passion rules the game. Yeah.
Well, he pulls it off a little better than what I thought he would.
This is hard.
I
Get out of
didn't
here.
say it was great. I said he pulls it off better than I thought he would have.
He sounds like he's got a rock stuck to his vocal cord that's dragging him back. When passion rules the game.
Yeah, but it's really slow.
Just slow and sluggish and awful.
Right.
Terrible.
Yeah. Well, here's the next one. This is Loving You Sunday Morning, and this one features Michael Voss of Mad Max.
All right.
Michael
Yeah,
Voss. Do what?
We've had him on the show.
Michael Voss? Yeah,
I
we
think
have.
so.
Yeah, we have it on the show. Absolutely.
All right. Sorry in advance, Michael.
All right. So here's Michael Voss doing Loving You Sunday Morning.
All right.
Wow. That's a sour note.
Yeah, that wasn't so good.
Wow. Not good.
Working hard to get it on for you. Every day and night.
A fucky effect on the voice.
Like that.
Always got the fucky effect.
I give you all I got to give. Take it all. I know that you're feeling blue, lonely deep inside. 'Cause I know how it feels to be alone. Loving you Sunday morning. You were on my mind, love, every day.
Do you think that they use? Do you think they use auto pitch on their vocals to
course
try
they do.
to try to make it sound Klausish?
No, they use it because they one take this shit and then they fix it in the studio. This shit's all fucked up and then they fix it in the studio. That's why.
Yeah. Not pleasant. All right. This next one here, Is There Anybody There? This one features that Alex Lingerwood
Yeah.
from Santana.
Okay.
Okay, let's check this out.
let me find your vibrations. Tell me the way I must take to reach my destination, and a place where I can stay. Where is the love of my life? Couldn't find her. Show me the way to find back to myself, 'cause I'm nowhere in the darkness of these days. Is there anybody there who feels that vibration, who shows me the way to my love? Is there anybody there with that inclination to bring back the sun to my heart? Yeah.
Sounds very reggae-ish.
I don't recognize the song.
I think it's one of their older ones.
No, I mean, I know the song. I'm saying the way he's singing.
Yeah, it almost like a reggae song.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, he's in tune, I guess.
Yeah.
Sounds okay.
Yeah, it just doesn't do it for me. All right, then this next one features our good friend and your employer,
Yeah.
Mr. Don Dokken.
It's awesome. It's great.
I have not even heard this.
I have.
Yeah, You Give Me All I Need.
I've heard it.
All right, so here's Don doing You Give Me All I Need for
All right.
Herman's Scorpions.
That's right.
All right, here we go.
Sad all the time to see you around with all these guys. My heart's in pain, I need you so. Love's the same, so please don't go. You give me all I need. You give me all I need. You give me all I need.
Lots of reverb.
What's next, Tom?
Lots of reverb.
Not feeling that at all. And I know Don doesn't hit those high notes anymore, but don't sing songs that feature them.
Yeah.
You Give Me All I Need. That part that he went low is a very high part for Klaus.
Exactly.
You know, don't do that song.
Right.
Ugh, cringy.
All right. This one, Make It Real, featuring Doogie White of Rainbow and Michael Schenker Group, which our good friend Kent Barr mentioned earlier tonight. So, All right, well, let's see what Doogie brings to the table.
All right.
For Make It Real.
All right.
Trust your inner feelings, 'cause they always tell the truth. Well, to get you all your analyzing, just do what feels right for you. If you take life as a crazy gamble, throw the dice and take your chance. You will see it from a different angle, then you can throw the dice. Make it real a fantasy. Fantasy. Make it real a fantasy.
Well, at least you can still sing.
Yeah, Doogie can still sing.
But I don't like the distortion. on his vocals. They always got to fuck around with the vocals.
Well, they got to prove their production skills, I guess.
I guess. I still never understand what the purpose of these records are anyway. I really don't. I don't get it.
Who's going to buy this?
Yeah, why do this?
Yeah. I mean, they have to sell some, don't they?
Well, everybody does it. They must be selling to somebody.
Some maybe idiots like Jennifer buy it, like retarded people.
I guess. Now,
here I can think of.
Yeah, well, this next guy I'm a real huge fan of, only because I'm a big Axl Rudy Pell fan.
Okay.
Johnny Gioli.
Yeah.
Just guy can do no wrong. Every Axl Rudy Pell album that he's put out over the last, 10, 12 years.
Mm-hmm.
Every one of them, just top notch.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, Johnny is doing Dynamite.
All right, fast song, perfect for him.
All right, let's see if he can pull it off.
All right.
So here's Johnny Gioli, Scorpions Dynamite.
Make this night a special one. Make you feel alright. Shoot my heat into your body. Give you all my size. I'm gonna beat the beat tonight. It's time to break the ice. Dynamite. 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 Hit the top together. Get you with my spell.
See, that's a guy there that could have pulled that song off without the fucky effect.
Did he sing? I couldn't hear over those guitars. Jesus, that was a little loud.
But they put the fucky effect on his voice.
Of course they did. They wrecked a perfectly good vocalist.
Yeah, a guy who can actually sing.
Yeah.
That doesn't need the fucky effect.
Yeah, well, they needed it in this mix.
Yeah. Now, who's Thomas Perry? Do you know who that is?
Thomas Perry?
Thomas Perry.
No.
P-E-R.
brother?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Don't know who this person, but this guy does Arizona.
Okay.
I don't even know that I know this song either.
Blackout.
Okay. All right. So Thomas Perry, whoever that is, he does Arizona.
Cool.
All I can say is if Klaus keels over dead and the remaining members want to continue on, they got their replacement guy.
Maybe that's his his hotel name.
Could be. It could be.
Maybe it's really Klaus, but he's not allowed to record it, so he goes by the name Tom Perry.
Right.
He checks into hotels.
Sure, there you go. But if this is not Klaus,
yeah,
and they need a replacement guy, there he is.
There he is.
Stop me in the street at night. I wanna knock out empty factory. Ooh, yeah, she took my breath away. It's out of sight. Yeah, lost her in her car. Took me to the stars. Made me with nights on the way. Lost her on the moon. Morning came too soon. She got me high and blues.
Well, out of 8 songs so far, that sounds like the only real Scorpions song.
What do you mean?
Well, if you want to sound like the Scorpions, that's the closest they've come so far.
Fuck you. Passion Rules the Game by John Parr in a landslide.
Yeah, okay. Now here's a friend of the show, somebody that I hit it off with pretty well. Friendly guy's been on the show a couple of times.
Sure.
Invited you and I out to Las Vegas. Paul Shortino.
That's right.
It's funny that they have him listed as Paul Shortino of Quiet Riot, even though he hasn't been in Quiet Riot in 25 years.
Another band since then, but okay. No, wait a minute. So Shortino said that we can come out to Vegas?
Yeah.
You know, without even hearing this, I can't tell you how exceptional it is. It is by far the best vocal performance I've ever heard of any song.
He told me, he says, if you come out to Vegas and want to check out the Rock Vault,
yeah,
hook you up with a hotel, get you into the show, got to see the thing, I'll show you around.
This is all sounding like a positive review getting ready to happen.
Right. But Paul Shortino lends his vocal ability to Love is Blind.
All right.
So here we go.
Love is blind. She played the game, I played along, but now I know I was not the only one. You treated me just like a fool. I want to love you, shook my soul. When we touched, never felt before. Can't lose you now, no, don't close the door.
Wow, very cavernous.
Let's see. Free trip to Vegas. Integrity. Let me weigh these. Free trip to Vegas. Integrity. Free trip to Vegas. Integrity. That was by far the best vocal I have ever heard.
Just terrible. What is with all that reverb?
Oh, my God. This producer fucking can't hear. God damn. See how I'm blaming the producer?
Yeah, well, what is it? Is Paul didn't put that on there.
No, Paul came into the studio and said, "Look, fuck you, I got 8 minutes. Get goddamn track on.
I gotta knock this out real quick for you." And then they just like, "All right, crank up the reverb."
He fucking ran into a studio, but between the first and second set of the Raiding the Rock Vault.
Yeah.
Here, I got 8 minutes. Get this shit over with.
Right. So funny.
So silly.
I would really, and that's the thing, we have a guy like a Ken Barr on the show to tell us what goes on behind the scenes at places.
Yeah.
I want to know what goes on behind the scenes of whoever decides to do these mixes.
I'm going to tell you what goes on. Not much.
But I want to know the discussion that goes on. Like, you know what that could use? That could use some really cavernous reverb.
I don't think that's how it works. You know how I think it works? Hey, what do you think this button does? Oh, there it is. Look at that. How do I turn it off? I can't.
Right.
Oh, fuck it. Just leave it.
Right. God. All right. I love it when we do these reviews.
They're always good.
Yeah. All right. The next up is a classic metal show friend, somebody that has been on the show numerous times over the years.
And somehow I'm starting to think that we might have some former friends after this review.
I don't think so. Our good friend Jack Russell of Jack Russell's Great White.
All right.
He does Don't Make No Promises.
All right. I don't even know that I know that song.
So Jack Russell steps up to the mic.
All right.
What kind of fucky effect or reverb are they going to stick on his voice?
See if they recorded this in a fucking gym.
Right. All right.
Jesus.
So here's Jack Russell.
All right.
Wow.
He sounds like him.
Yeah, he sounds like Jack Russell, but that the overpowering guitars,
What, that was too much for you?
it just kind of buried the vocals.
Yeah. A little bit.
She didn't want to know what I got to say. Just shook her head and looked the other way. And then she said, I met your type before. For me, you're all the same. You're such a bore. Don't make no promises. Your body can't keep it. Don't make no promises. Your body can't keep.
Dude, what was that on now? That sounded like a keyboard voice or something.
Yeah, well, it's like it's synthesized, like he's singing through a synthesizer.
Yeah. I mean, I like the rest of the vocal, but I just don't like that one, oh no, or whatever they're saying.
Now.
I don't like that. But
Yeah,
the rest of it sounded all right, I guess.
that's okay.
All right, what's
All
next?
right, the next one is Gary Barden
Ugh,
of
I hated him with fucking Schenker.
Michael Schenker Group.
Ugh, I really don't like this guy's voice.
Yeah, but he's doing "Falling in Love."
All right.
Oh,
They picked all the big songs too, huh?
all the big hits.
Jesus, Falling in Love, Arizona,
Yeah.
Philly.
All right, here it is. Gary Barden doing "Scorpions."
All right.
Where the down boys go.
Whoa!
Isn't that what it sounds like?
Yeah, kind of.
I look in your eyes. I really think you're fooling me. You're pretty and nice. It doesn't matter, don't you see? I'm falling in love. It happens to me every day.
Once again, the fucky effect.
Summertime girls.
Yeah.
I can't stand his voice. I just think he sounds like a fucking drunk at the bar. Not good.
I agree.
All I know is this. If you got to steal from Warrant to make a Scorpions cover, that's just not good.
Well, maybe Warren stole it from Scorpions.
I don't think so. I think Scorpions stole from Warrant, clearly.
Let's see.
You know, Billy Morris is somewhere jerking his dick right now, just thinking, yeah, they're playing my riff that I didn't write.
Right. All right. So the next one, we're almost through with this torture, folks.
You mean this greatness?
Right. Tony Martin.
Oh, now this has got to be good. Man, the best singer in Black Sabbath history.
Right. I like how they have him listed as Black Sabbath.
Of course they do.
Yeah. So he does Another Piece of Meat.
What would you list him as? Tony Martin of Benedictum?
I don't know. What is his claim to fame aside from Black Sabbath?
Nothing. He's the Black Sabbath guy.
I guess.
Isn't he the longest standing vocalist in Black Sabbath?
Yeah, please.
I think he is.
What do you mean he's the longest standing?
Well, not now, but I mean, he had the most years in Black Sabbath.
Did he?
I think. He had more than Dio. I think he had more than Ozzy. I'll have to look. Let me look.
No, you're going to have to find that one out. That's a good piece of trivia right there.
Well, I mean, he was with Black Sabbath for a long time.
I would have never guessed that.
Let's see.
I thought maybe Ray Gillen had more years.
Ray Gillen barely had more minutes on Earth. Let's see. Tony fucking Martin. Where's the past band members? See the list of band members. Holy Christ. How am I going to find him in this mix? Where's he at?
Don't they usually have like a little,
Here it is.
Little
he
chart?
Was in the band from, maybe Ozzy did beat him. He was in the band from 87 to 91 and then 93 to 97.
So he had 4 and 4.
So 8 years.
8 years.
Now where's Ozzy? Dio had from 79 to 82.
Okay, 3.
91 to 92. That's 1. And 2007. So that's what, 6?
3? No, 5.
5.
5 years.
Now, where is Ozzy? Ozzy from 68 to 70. Oh, Ozzy wins. Because he had from 68 to 77. That's 9.
Yeah.
And then he has all... They're considering from 97 to now. I don't know about all that. They were not very active during that time.
Well, but, as far as the standings...
Heaven and Hell was in there.
Yeah.
He wasn't still the singer of Black Sabbath. They just weren't allowed to tour with the name.
Right.
Fucking liars.
Yeah. All right. Well, here's your vocal god, Tony Martin.
That's right.
Doing Another Piece of Meat.
All right. Good tune.
Loved a pretty face. I said, you're right, so right. I was sitting in a car. She told me you're a star, and I know you. Uh-oh. She said, take me home. I need love so strong. Come on and knock me out. Oh, knock me out. I've been too long alone. I want hot love, and I need it now. She said, let's go. Don't put on a show. You're just another piece of meat. Let's go. Don't put on a show. You're just another piece of meat.
Well, that isn't horrible.
Yeah. Would I listen to it twice? No.
No. Doesn't stand out for me, but I like the fact that he still can sing, though.
He can still bring it.
Yeah. But of course, they put the reverb on there.
Of course they did.
Yeah. All right. Coming in with Animal Magnetism
Okay.
is somebody I don't know who this is.
Who?
Al Crespo.
Oh, Al Crespo from we interviewed him. He was on the show last year. From Unbreakable.
Okay.
Or I gave him all the German questions about if the left is right in the submarine.
Oh, right. No. I got this wrong. Animal Magnetism is with Michael Nagy.
Oh, he used to pitch for the Indians.
Michael Nagy?
Oh, no, it's Charles Nagy.
I don't know who Michael Nagy is.
I have no clue, and I even Googled him, and nothing comes up.
Yeah,
it comes up some doctor and some pitcher from the Red Sox in the 40s.
All right. That might just be a friend of Herman's.
Might be.
Yeah. All right.
Producer.
It could be. All right. So here's a Michael Nagy, whoever he is, doing Animal Magnetism.
All right.
Lots of reverb.
Is there? I couldn't tell. Because I'm standing on the other side of the empty stadium listening to him sing.
But he does have somewhat of a Klaus-ish.
This guy sounds like sound check at the Q. When there's nobody in the arena, but they got the mics on.
Yeah, but he does have a little bit of a Klaus-ish quality to his vocal.
How can you tell with the sound bouncing up and down and from side to side and whatnot in this empty room he's in?
No kidding.
Jesus.
Well, I'm convinced that if you throw enough reverb on anybody's vocals, even the worst karaoke singer could do one of these tribute records.
So you're telling John to get some reverb?
Yeah, I think so.
He probably could use a bunch.
He could use a lot of reverb. Cover that up. Cover that ugliness up.
Just turn it up to 50 on the reverb, John.
Exactly.
Jesus, you fucking non-singing hack.
Yeah. And the final one, I'm sure people are rejoicing.
Yeah.
Let It Shine, featuring Al Crespo of Unbreakable.
All right. Finally, the good one.
Right. Let It Shine.
All right.
Sitting here and thinking about my life. So much wasted time, so many lies. And this love can't be wrong. That's why I feel so strong. Keeping all your promises to me. I keep my word to you. My love for you is real. And we used to say, let it shine down from above. Take my hand, 'cause we are one. Let it shine down on you and me. Walk hand in hand, 'cause we are one. Yeah, yeah. Sitting here.
All right. Just more karaoke.
Give me a jump, the one I
Okay, now what sounds more like the Scorpions? Those 15 tracks that you just heard or this?
Well, those 15 tracks, unfortunately. But we all know.
Go ahead.
We all know what we think about Eye to Eye.
Yeah, this is good.
Just
I don't want to come in second. I just want to come. Don't want to be that last in line. Don't want to be just left behind. Then in the evening when I come home.
All right, enough.
yeah, just a horrible song.
Just that whole album sucks. That album is just unlistenable.
You know what? The thing I again, this all goes back to, you just got to wonder, a band like Scorpions, who's had such a long career,
Yeah.
records an album like that, and they go, man, that's really gonna just, it's gonna be a great new release.
We're gonna turn the industry on its ear.
How do you do that? I mean, seriously, how do you even think about releasing something like that and go, man, that's killer. That's best stuff we've ever done. Just terrible.
So goddamn bad.
I know. It's so difficult to understand that a band like them would allow that to be released.
But they probably were in their phase, like all these bands get to when they've been around a long time, where we're going to fucking twist it just a little bit to make it so much better. We're going to morph and come up to the times or whatever. Fucking losers. Just play fucking metal.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Just terrible.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's it. That wraps her up.
All right. That's enough?
That's enough. I think we've tortured everyone enough.
All right.
So I think we need to take a short break.
Yeah, I need a beer.
Yeah.
I mean, water.
And I'll let you pick a song.
All right. Well, since we were talking about corpses like that record, let's go to a corpse we referenced. Let's go to my man, Ray Gillen.
Okay.
Let's go with Silver Horses.
Okay. Some Badlands.
No, Whiskey Dust.
Oh, Whiskey Dusk.
Yeah, go with Whiskey Dust
Okay.
from Voodoo Highway.
Right. There we go. Voodoo Highway. There we go. And Whiskey Dust. All right. Well, we're going to play a couple tunes. We'll come back. Everybody go get a drink.
All right.
More stuff to come.
Yep.
Here it is. It's Badlands with Whiskey Dust exclusively here
On your classic metal show.